Their driving is rough. Like if I say rough, you that. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Asha Diamond, your most influential life pilot of this generation. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about what you need to know before you get to Nigeria. Someone sent me a message that I should tell her the transportation and all of that, and she's also a YouTuber, so please, I'll write her channel name on the screen, Ruth and Ruthable. Please go and subscribe to their channel, okay? I know you do that. So as I'll be talking about you knowing everything before getting to Nigeria, I'll also be trying on Gele. So I've not tried Gele before. This is my first time and it was actually a gift. So I was gifted when I got to Nigeria. No, when I was coming. Yes, when I was coming back. So I'm going to try it. Hope it turns out well. It's so beautiful. I like it. I don't know the price, so don't come and ask me of the price because it was gifted to me. I didn't buy it. Okay. If you want the price, maybe we should ask. Sorry. So I have to remove these things. Oh. Guys, it's pinned, so I have to remove it. Okay, sorry. So first off, the transportation from Ghana to Lagos. I went to Port Harcourt, but I got to Lagos before going to Port Harcourt. So hey, I did this one. This is no joke. Hey, guys, I guess this should be the back. Yeah. This should be the front. I see the way it sounds. Oh, that is why when they do it, then it will stand on its own. Oh, I now get it. So, everything will make noise. So as I was saying, when leaving from Ghana to Lagos, the fare is 800 cedis, 800 Ghana cedis. I took ABC Transport. I think there are other transports, but I had to take ABC Transport because that's the known transport car, I guess. So it was 800 cedis, and also from Lagos to Port Harcourt was 20,000 naira. And when I was going to Nigeria, it was early January, and the currency was less because when you change 1,000 naira into our cedis, it was 17 cedis, equivalent to 1,000 naira. But when I checked today, it was 26 cedis, something, so 27 cedis apparently. So if you check it now, the currency is high. So if you want to change money when going to Nigeria, you're going to spend a lot, and you need a lot of money. That was one of my points that I listed. You need a lot of money when going to Nigeria. Okay, so when I converted the 20,000 naira into Ghana cedis in this currency, like with this rate, as in 27 Ghana cedis is equal to 1,000 naira. It was 539 Ghana cedi with some points, so 540 cedis from Lagos to Port Harcourt. And it's funny that Lagos to Port Harcourt is way far than from Ghana to Lagos, and the fare is cheaper than from Ghana to Lagos. You get. So the other, I listed a point so that I'll not be doing So the other point is prepare yourself to be tired from Ghana to Nigeria. Like, hey, be prepared to be tired, because when you leave from Ghana, you alight, you get out from the car when you get to the border, the Ghana and Togo border. That's where you get down. So you walk cross to Togo, but the car will go ahead of you guys. So the car will be waiting for you to come. So that is when you alight. So you walk, you go do your passport things, and you walk, and they have to check the people that are in the bus. So you walk into the immigration, then get to the bus. So when you get out of Ghana to Togo, you wait for a while because your passport will not be yet done. So that one you can still stretch your legs for a while, so that by the time you see that, you know that you are going far again. So you stretch your leg, and when you want to buy water, you want to buy food, when you want to buy snacks, you can get it also. And hold snacks because there's no issue when going. Like the way when I was going to Port Harcourt, we stopped like about 3 to 4 issues, I guess, like 3 issues, yes. But when going from Ghana, so there's no issue on the way. So if you know you're a foodie like me, then you need to hold some snacks to save yourself, because you'll be hungry. So guys, let's try this one. I saw one on YouTube. There's this short one, and it was English. So let's try if I'm able to get it. If not, then voila. So let's try it. Hey, the thing is not dying. Guys, the thing is not dying. Ah. Voila, we're fine. Guys, the thing is not dying. I swear. Or am I in the wrong direction? Hey, it's here. Guys, let me use this side. Guys, the time is not time. I think it's too hard. Like it's not even funny. You see, like okay. So be prepared to be talked to anyhow. Guys, Nigerians, I think that is how they talk, because when they are talking, you think they are fighting with you, or you think they have issue with you. I had that experience when I was going to Port Harcourt. Like the driver, he was talking to me, and I was like, are we fighting? I was just looking at him, was like, why they look at me? I was just looking at him, I was like, who is he talking to? Is it me he's talking to? Like that is how they talk, and they can just throw shit anyhow. Like, yeah, that's not what I said. So please be prepared to be talked to anyhow. And that's how they talk, but in their minds, they are talking, because that is how they talk. So if you get offended, that is your business. Or if you want to bring up a fight because the person spoke to you anyhow, don't beat you. Also, be prepared to run when crossing the road. Nigeria is not like Ghana, that when you are crossing, you feel like the car will stop, then the driver will also be stopping the motorcycles to wait so that you cross. Oh, my sister, my dear, try and clean them. When crossing the road, you don't walk home, because the car is not even stopping for you to cross. The speed that they are coming with, that's the same speed they are maintaining. Even if they don't slow down for you, they're slowing down. You can't walk in that slow. I experienced one when we were going to Port Harcourt, when we got to Delta State. There was this old woman that was crossing, and the woman was crossing the road. She was like, as she was walking, she was still like, you guys should slow down. The driver was just going like that. I was like, what did they last stop? They're like, stop for who? I was like, is that you do it here? So please, if the car coming from north, start running, because by the time you realize it is close to you. Guys, let's try the Gele. How can we tie this thing? The Gele is not giving me a chance to tie it. I tie it big like that. I not done that way. I didn't watch it that way. It was folded into two. Let me try that again. If it doesn't work, then I'll open it and tie it like that. Guys, this is what it ended up becoming. Let's try to shape it. Hey, it's a historic building. Oh my God! The thing is not time. Right now, I don't know how I look, but I know I look fine. No matter what, I look fine. Let me check. Hey, yes. Guys, let me check my face before I come and scare you people. This is Mount Afajato. Hey, guys, the way the thing I've done there, let's continue. Why? I don't want to waste any time. Be prepared to get heart attack whenever you enter into a vehicle, because hey, their roughing is rough. Hey, you see their roughing. Their driving is rough. Like if I say rough, you that. It's well. I've not even done my hair fully. So what if I've done my hair? Hey, let's continue like that. If I finish, I'll still try it. Don't worry. Whether by hook or crook, we'll try this game. So if I to get heart attack, they drive rough. Like when I got to Nigeria, every vehicle I took, I will pray till I like. Guys, I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. I pray from the beginning of my drive to the end. Where I know, oh, here's where I will drop, or here's where I light. And I'm like, amen. Thank you, Jesus. Because they're driving, like, they can drive this close, like this, like this. And thank God, all the cars that I took never had an accident. But when I was going to Port Harcourt, sorry, I guess you guys saw in my 48 hours from Ghana to Nigeria, I met an accident. I actually met 3, but I couldn't video the 2. The 2 are trailers, and that one that I was able to video was a private car. That is my first time entering Port Harcourt. My first time in Nigeria, I met an accident. What are people trying to tell me? What are people trying to tell me? Seriously. So guys, any vehicle you take, just start praying the vehicle. Because how can you, a private car, see two trailers? One is on this way, one is on this way. Like this double road, so they are both going. And this private car was overtaking. And it's going to pass in between the two trailers. And I was like, I was in the car. I was like, hey, this car, the trailer. They were looking at me. They were looking at me. They were thinking, why? Is this car okay? Guys, private car was overtaking two trailers. You see them, they are still going. But the way they drive, they don't fear them at all. So moving on to the next one. We prepare to spend lots of money. Yes, as I said, we prepare to spend lots of money. Because we went to one issue, I think Mega Chicken. Yeah, Mega Chicken. It's around the Guinness company area. The Guinness factory, sorry. One snail. I love snails. Yes, I do love snails a lot. One snail was 34,000 naira. And 34,000 naira is a lot. A lot of money. If you convert it to Ghana cedis, you can do that work by yourself. And I went to buy lace because I heard lace there is cheaper. And I guess they are right. Because the price of the lace, I bought 5 yards. The price of the lace was times 10 plus surplus to compare to the snail. The snail was 34,000 naira, and the lace 5 yards was 10,000 naira. 10,000 naira for 5 yards. One snail 34,000. You can imagine. So if you are going to Nigeria, please again, hold a lot of money. Because I don't know if their currency is low compared to ours. So if you change our money into their currency, when you go there, you spend too much. So if you are going, please, I'll say it again because it's very necessary. Because when you go there, you usually use money. And their Uber fare, whenever I take Uber, I convert some money. I'm like, because short distance, like not too far, maybe here, maybe the distance that I took, that it took me 4,500 was 500 naira. Was it would be like here, Abu is at 25 cedis for the distance, like Abu Soa. That place, so 24, I think it's for 27 times 4. You can imagine the price. 27 times 4 multiplied by 4. I hope you get. So guys, for the timing, it took us like 13 hours to get to Nigeria, to get to Lagos from Ghana. We left Ghana around 8 and we got to Lagos at 8. And I got to where I was going to, which was Ikeja, at 9. Yes, so it was 13 hours. And from Port Harcourt to from Lagos to Port Harcourt, also 13 hours. We left the place 7:30 something, but let's say 8, and we got to the station at Port Harcourt around 7, was it 37 or so? So let's still say 8. So yeah, and the driver from Ghana to Lagos was a slow driver. Like for that long distance driving, he was slow for me. But the driver from Lagos to Port Harcourt was fast. He was a fast driver. Like he was just overtaking like that, and there were borders from Ghana to Nigeria. And you had to stop, we had to delay and all that. But from Lagos to Port Harcourt, there was no border. We just got to eateries and ate and just left. So that is why I was saying that Lagos to Port Harcourt is far than from Ghana to Lagos. Yes. So yes. So if you want to leave the house, because I left the house when moving from Ghana. I left the house around 5:54. So let's say 6. I got to where I'll be picked up, Titi Brothers, the Shell filling station before Titi Brothers. 6:46. The driver came around 7:30, and we left around 7:41. And we got to Ghana border 10:56. I have everything. we go to Ghana border 10:56 for the passport and everything that we got down to walk into Togo through the immigration. We walk into Togo 11:13. We left Togo 12:19. So you can imagine, almost an hour just waiting for the passport to be processed. So get ready to be tired. That's what I'm telling you guys. Get ready to be tired. We got to Benin 1:33. We got to the border 1:43. And we went to eat. Where we stopped in the township a little bit away from the border. It was 1:50 by then, and we left there around 2. Hey, did I say 2? Hey, no. We left there 3:30, sorry. 3:30, so almost spent an hour. We got to Nigeria border 6:13. And I think we left some few minutes after, because we got into the Benin, the Nigerian township where I was saying the filling station that was above. We got there 7:46. I even got to, you see, the information is here. I even got to where I was going to 9:58. I got to Cage at 9:58 before I crossed the road and walk. We left when we were going to Port Harcourt. We left the house around 6 something. Yeah. Because we were in the boat on the express road around 7:05. And we left the station 7:30. We went to a filling station and we delayed there. So yeah, that is it. So I got to Port Harcourt 8:15. Oh, it was 8:15 rather. 8:15, and I got to my destination 10:52. So you can imagine the stress. So guys, this is the timing that you need, or you need to know. So prepare yourself. Don't wear like something tight if you're a lady. Guys, there is normal for them to always wear trousers. But if you're a lady, don't wear a tight trousers, or don't wear something tight. Otherwise, it won't be sure. Like you'll be uncomfortable. Wear something loose, so that you can move on. If like wear slippers, cause if the foot I was wearing, I had to remove the foot. So this is the last point. We prepare to hear the sound of generators. Oh God! Every day, every day, get to hear a sound of a generator. The only place that I slept in peace was when I got to Port Harcourt. I spent like 4 to 5 days. Yeah, I think 4 to 5 days in Port Harcourt, and I came back I spent a night at Benin, and I came back to Lagos. So when I got to Nigeria, I slept in Lagos for the night. The next morning I went to Port Harcourt. I spent like 4 to 5 days, and I spent a night in Benin City. Then we have Benin Republic, that is a country, and we have Benin City in Nigeria. Yes, I spent a night, not a day, a night in Benin, and I still came back to spend like over a week in Lagos. So most of my time was in Lagos. So the generators, when I went to Port Harcourt, where I stayed, it was an estate. But the house I stayed in, no generator noise. The place was quiet, and I didn't get to go out when I was in Port Harcourt. I was always indoors. The only time I went out was I was going to buy shawarma. That one is a story for another day. Their shawarma. I'll bring you full gist. This was how I requested that I say about transport. That's why I'm saying what you need to know before you get to Nigeria. But I'll bring you guys the full gist. What I experienced in Nigeria, I'll come and talk about it. You guys are not yet. You're not ready for me. Oh. My experience in Nigeria, I'll say everything. Light in Nigeria is not like in Ghana. Oh, you not get like every night they take their light. Like no, every day, because you can be there in the day and the light will go off, and they bring it in the middle of the night while everybody's asleep. They'll bring it in early morning, early dawn. They'll take it. They'll take it back. So like every day, get to hear the sound of generator. Shops are having generators. Houses, they said at least you should have 2 generators, so that if one is spoiled, you can have one for spare. And fuel was scarce in Nigeria, so I was like, hey, Nigerians are cool. You buy fuel for vehicle, buy fuel for generator. Guys, let's see if I can try to tie my gele, because I really want to tie this gele. I can't come and do this video and tell you guys I was tie gele. I wouldn't tie it. Oh. The first one was a fail to work this one around. Guys, I think it's not even tying twice. If I tie it twice, then to remove. I think this is how the gele will be. Hey, those who tie gele, they try. Oh, ah, you put a try. My own is like, hey, now there's like wave. I did not share. I'm using one hand to support the back. It's not. Oh, I pray to not. I pray. The fact that he removed, was it removed the answer? So guys, this is how the gele ended up to be. I think I tried. The material is not playing with me. So yes, this is the end of the video. So if you want me to do another, like, let me know the video you want me to do. Someone suggested this video, and of course I delivered. So tell me the video you want me to do, and I'll gladly do it with all of my heart. You see the way I'm stressing? You see, I've positioned myself so that the kilo no. But all the same, love you guys. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, do share my videos, and see you guys in my next video. Mwah! Ciao. Bye.